So I've been wondering about how to go about making this video for a very, very long time. You see, I want to get back into making YouTube videos, but I don't feel like I can do that unless I first take some time to talk a bit about why I haven't made a video for nearly 2 years now. I don't really count my dissertation film in that, as that was made for my degree more than my channel, but anyway. The truth is, I haven't been making any videos because I just never felt happy enough to do so. Every time I set up the camera and pointed it at myself, it felt like I was having to force it, to force having a genuine attitude, to fake being happy. And I didn't want to do that, because I wasn't happy. And I'm pretty sure it's because, it might be an overstatement looking back, but I feel like 2015 was pretty much the worst year of my life. So it all started when I was still in Australia, and despite the fact that I was surrounded by people, that I had friends, I just, in fact, felt incredibly lonely. In fact, the loneliest I've ever felt in my entire life. It made me feel miserable, and as such, I started behaving in a way that wasn't me at all. And after I realised what I was doing, it just made me feel worse. I was hoping that this feeling wouldn't last though, as I was going back home to England, and I thought I'd get better there, at home. Turns out though, I didn't get better. The same behaviour that was with me from before was still there, just without the loneliness. Because of that behaviour, I ended up falling out with some of my best friends, made massive mistakes, and now I reckon I've lost some of those friends forever. This made me think that there was something wrong with me, that somehow I'd forgotten how to socialise like a normal human being. Add to this the fact that I was struggling massively with my final year at uni with my dissertation, the fact that I was starting to hate my physical appearance, and ended up shaving my head just so I could put a stop to some of those downer thoughts, and I felt really awful, and ended up pretty much having an emotional breakdown over the Christmas break. I spoke to a couple of friends who knew a lot about mental health issues, and they both said that they reckoned I had depression. I never went to a doctor to find out whether that was true or not, but I did start getting counselling, which helped a little bit. It helped me put what was happening inside my head into better words. In the end though, I somehow got through it, I suppose. I ended up getting so busy with my coursework and dissertation that I didn't really have time to worry about what was going on inside my head. And at the end of it, when it was all over, when I'd finished my dissertation and my year at uni, I realised I felt better. I mean, things are better now anyway. Like I said, I finished my course, got a first in my dissertation, which I'm super proud of, and now I just need to figure out what my next proper step is in life. Someone said to me when I told them that I was going to make this video that I should try to make a positive message out of it. I'm not sure how to go about doing that because it was such a difficult time for me, and I can't think of anything positive at all that came out of it, apart from the fact that the bad feelings eventually went away. I suppose I can end by saying that if, like me, you feel miserable, alone, I don't feel like that anymore, but if you do feel like that and are struggling to motivate yourself, then talk to people. Get help. I didn't for the longest time, and I think that just made things worse for myself. Looking online, there are a lot of posts about how life in your 20s is supposed to be a really difficult time in life when you fully stop being young and become an adult. I mean, maybe that's what I'm struggling with, or was struggling with. I don't know. Learning how to adult. In the meantime, though, that's some food for thought, and I'm just going to leave it there. I plan on bringing out more videos soon. Keep an eye out.